Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Bros Know Show. We're over here tonight. I'm going to talk about some things that have been happening lately. First of all, I want to say what's up to Mike, my co-host.
What's going on, everybody? Happy to be here.
Mm. Excuse me while I take a sip of the truth juice.
Excuse me as I kiss the sky.
So, it's been a busy week with all the craziness that's been going on. Um, we can go ahead and start with the freaking most obvious one that everybody's been talking about the last, I'd say, freaking 6 days was the so-called assassination attempt. And I'll do the quotes again. The so-called assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Um, and with that, Mike, take it from there, buddy. I got my opinions, man, but I want to hear what you got to say.
Interesting, brother. That's all I have to say.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you have
it's
you
like a
seen
movie, dude. It's a
have you
movie.
s-
It's all.
have
Mhm.
have you seen the footage?
I've seen the footage. I've seen him run into where the what do you call it? Secret Service got past a lot of people. Apparently, security for that particular event wasn't that tight, which is pretty weird.
Apparently, it was not even supposed to be like the Secret Service that was supposed to handle that. They were supposed to be in conjunction with other law enforcement agencies. The thing is, and I don't know if anybody's seen it. I'm gonna post a video on here because I saw it today. Um, and I'll edit it in, but you're gonna see this video that I'm gonna talk about now. There's a video where they show him, and I forget his name, the perpetrator, the
So-called
shooter,
assassin,
the
the
so-called
shooter.
shooter. So anyway, they show him running through the hallway in this video, and this guy's I watch him on X. He's pretty good. I think his name is like oh my God, man. I want to say his name is like Jesse or something like that, but he's pretty good when it comes to these I don't want to say conspiracy theories. He's pretty good when it comes to covering these things. Um, and I saw a video that he posted today. Just excuse me one second. I just wanted to see if I saw it real quick. I saw a video he posted today that
Like
showed.
it being AI for sure. So, to be clear, this is on Benny Johnson's X account. Okay. This was an armed attack by a Democrat with an intention of killing elected president with a deadly weapon. Scary. This attack is worse than every single thing that happened on January 6, 2021 combined. That's true, if it's true. The media will never tell you this, but it's true. Listen, we are in alignment if this is something real. However, okay, you left up right here CapCut AI. CapCut AI. We've got AI to make a ruling on what this is, whether it's legit, whether it's not legit, and I'm going to show you that in a second. But first, I want to just show you guys what is on this thing and then compare it to what we know about this story. But this is incredibly suspicious. Okay, so check this out. All right. So here we are right here. Okay. Now keep in mind, this is the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Okay. So here's him right here, right? And he is ready to go. And he's running. What was that? Okay. You guys looking at that? He looks like he's holding a sign, right? He's holding a sign. He's holding a sign there, and all of a sudden it gets swallowed by his face. One more time. I just want to make sure you guys see that. Okay. He's holding a sign, right? You can zoom in on that and make it a little bit easier for everyone to see, right? He's holding a sign, okay? And now he's running with the sign. Here he comes, guys. He's holding a sign, and his face swallows it. Where did his sign go? It's not on the ground. It's nowhere. His face swallowed the sign. And my face is going to swallow a sign if you. This is Benny Johnson's edit, right? Here comes, now it's a napkin. It's gone. And it's gone. It's gone, you guys. It's gone. He's running. His sign is now turned into nothing. And now whatever was just in his hand is now gone. He is reaching that direction. I don't know. No idea what he's doing. He supposedly has a gun out. You could see this dude's gun right here. He just decided, like, nah, I'm gonna let him start shooting at people. This is an assassination attempt, and he's running. This guy doesn't want to cross shoot. Now, here's what's interesting. Okay, remember how there were pop, 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 right? Remember that? Okay. Well, let's take a look and see if we can figure out what happened here. So he is running by there, and this guy is going to draw his weapon. He's drawing down on him. He's looking. It's time to go. But him, this guy, none of them ever fire any shots. Okay. I have watched this in fast motion. No one fires any shots. And then they go and grab this guy. How does that happen exactly? Where did the 5 gunshots come from? Where did the 5 gunshots come from?
But I thought it was really interesting because, now they're saying that also the Secret Service guy shot at him supposedly, right?
Mm.
Or he shot at a Secret Service guy, right? But how is he going to shoot at a Secret Service guy if he's holding a sign? That's number one. Number two, now they're saying that it could be friendly fire because there was another Secret Service guy standing on the opposite side that was shooting at the guy from behind. So they're saying that Secret Service guy caught the other Secret Service guy that was on the other side. So there's so many different angles and aspects to this story that it's just mind-boggling. It's
Yeah.
mind-boggling to me, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Is it AI? Is it all,
Mm.
all set up? Is it the third time they're really trying to kill him? Is everybody in on it? Is the Secret Service in on it? Is this Kennedy again? Like, there's so many different, and especially with AI nowadays and the technology, nobody knows anything. There's so much disinformation that.
Yeah, and the other thing was, I believe from what I saw and read, uh, Donald Trump is like the first president to ever attend that function. Like that's really nothing that presidents really attend or are known to attend on the regular. So the whole thing for him just being there for me was a little fishy. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was an assassination attempt. Maybe it was um a false flag. And I hate to say that, but you never know. And then the other thing is the guy apparently went, and I'll have all the details on the edited version.
Shout out if you guys haven't heard by now. And right off the bat, it gets really, really weird. Now, this is the suspect, Cole Allen, who is a teacher for a college preparatory, but if you look into his background, it gets interesting. Like, for one, he gains a mechanical engineering degree from Caltech, then he gets his master's from Dominguez Hills in computer science. But can anybody tell me why he was an intern back in 2014 at NASA at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, which is the same place where some of those missing scientists worked at? But it gets even weirder, you guys. So this account on X by the name of Henry Martinez tweeted his name back in 2023. And how is it that it has the same name, Henry Martinez, in this published paper by NASA? But get this NASA document that was published testing Orion's fairing separation system was actually published a month after Cole started interning there. What? Now, a lot of people were questioning a ton of things like, was this real? Was this fake? Makes you wonder because CNN posted this 3 days ago. This is a real article. It says, how would an assassination attempt be staged? I mean, at this point, you guys, we have to question everything because how is this possible? This account that predicted this guy's name actually dressed up as Trump at the dinner. Like verbatim. So either A, we have a time traveler on our hands, or something else is afoot that we may not know yet.
So the guy was very well educated, right? He had his credentials, and he was friends was some of those scientists that went missing, right? Or that are still missing or dead for that matter. And my opinion, I believe maybe this is my opinion, and again, this is for entertainment purposes only. But in my opinion, I believe that he did know some of those people that are missing or dead right now, and pissed off. He wanted revenge for his friends. Like he wanted answers. I believe that his purpose in doing that was because he was mad that his friends that discovered these things that are now on the hot topics list, you know, the whole UFOs and all those other things, the anti-gravity systems that these people supposedly came up with, right? And now they're missing. Um, I think he was pissed off because his friends are missing. Listen, it's understandable. I'd be fucking pissed off too if 4 or 5 of my friends mysteriously disappeared or passed away. I mean, it doesn't make sense. And that's my opinion. I feel that's why he did what he did.
I actually like that opinion because like it's almost like the whole metaphor with like you're upset with Verizon. Who do you call? You call customer service and you scream at them and they hang up on you. Like who do you take it out on? He's like, fuck it, I'm going after the president, right? Whether it's his fault or not, right? Because we all know there's a cabal, the Majestic 12. There's a whole bunch of different secret societies that are basically covering up all. Yeah, like we've read about Bill Cooper's Behold the Pale Horse. We know that there's definitely a cabal, the Majestic 12 that's protecting us. So is it Trump? You don't even know, in my opinion.
Listen, it's a bunch of things. Like I keep looking up because I keep hearing about Palantir, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what is it, Kushner, his son-in-law. He's involved in that company along with Peter Thiel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that company right there, bro, when it comes to information gathering and facial recognition software and military database um infrastructures, bro, these guys are top tier.
Mm-hmm.
And now, from what I was reading today as well, they're going to transition into the private sector, where now everything's gonna be facial recognition and connected through, dude, you could fucking walk outside to grab your newspaper, they're grabbing your face and they're already running shit on your face and checking for warrants, and they're checking to see if you owe any outstanding credit card bills. They're looking at
Wow.
your credit, they're looking at everything now. So I hate to say it, man, but we're definitely gonna be on that shit that they're in China and in Japan, that whole social barometer that they do. Like, if you get caught jaywalking, you're getting a ticket and
Oh, you broke up.
you're getting publicly ridiculed if you break any rules in China, or if you do something you're not supposed to do, you're getting demerits. Like, there's going to be a whole system that's going to be run on social behavior. From
And
everything
what
I'm
I
seeing from Palantir, bro, that's where it's going. You think about it, everything that we're seeing on TV or we've seen on TV and in the movies is coming to light, bro.
Bryce Howard, where she's walking around and everybody has the internet and everything's in their eyes, right? And she's looking at people and it's counting their social media like followers. And the less that you have, you're not allowed to be in certain parts of society. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
exactly what you're saying. They already touched on it on Black Mirror.
Look at
Interesting.
that. Look at that, bro. So yeah, that's going to be happening here soon. That's
Mm-hmm.
going to be
Very
happening
soon.
here soon. No thanks to Palantir. Uh, now I gotta watch my back because I said that name again. And I'm not suicidal. So the other
Well,
thing, the other thing with that night was the whole Erica Kirk thing.
yeah.
There was also videos of her leaving the party crying, saying, "I just want to go home." I just want to go It's like,
Uh,
and then the next day, was it the next day or the day after? She did her podcast looking like Janet Jackson from Rhythm Nation with the black baseball cap and the black shirt.
funny, man. That is funny.
She's a
Yeah, man.
weirdo. She's a weirdo.
Yeah,
I think she was waiting for Charlie to die so her weird side could come out.
Oh my god, dude! Is she a Mossad agent as well? Who knows?
Hey,
I don't know. Can't
hey.
even talk on this. I love Charlie Kirk. I don't
Mm. May he rest in peace,
problem
man.
with Charlie Kirk, but
May he
I'm
rest in
allowed to
peace.
talk about his wife if I want to. May he rest in peace. But
Yeah,
I'm
may he
allowed.
rest in peace.
His wife is alive, and I can talk shit about
Yeah, like, he was definitely one of the good ones, man. And
her.
unfortunately, it's those are the ones that always end up missing, dying.
They carried the cross.
So it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Um,
So what's going on? Are you going to be able to vote eventually, Kenny, or what's going on, man? Are they stopping the minorities from voting? What's going on?
ah, man, I just saw something on the news that I got a clip of that I'll be showing here. It's they're passing a bill that's kind of relinquishing minorities power.
The court gutted the Voting Rights Act of 1965, the crowning achievement of the civil rights movement. And the before and after looks like the snapback after the end of Reconstruction, after the Civil War. I mean, look at the state of Louisiana there. A third of the population of Louisiana is black. Louisiana's Republican governor canceled congressional elections that are already underway in that state to rush through new maps that will presumably make sure that even though 1/3 of the population of that state is black, there will be no black representation in Congress for Louisiana at all. South Carolina, a quarter of the population is black. They have one majority-minority district represented by an African-American Democrat, Jim Clyburn. They are going to try to get rid of that one black district so that South Carolina is all white, all Republican in representation, while a quarter of the people who live in that state are black. In Tennessee, 1 in 6 residents is black. Republicans now want to make sure all 9 congressional seats in Tennessee are white, when 1 in 6 people in that state is black. In her dissent from the majority ruling, Justice Elena Kagan said it will likely cause the largest reduction to minority representation since the end of Reconstruction. She probably didn't need to use the word likely there. A comprehensive attack on black public officials in the federal government, black employees in the federal government, black representatives in Congress, and now all around the country, where everywhere Republicans are in charge, they are scrambling to make sure that black public officials can no longer hold office. We are in the middle of something really radical in this country, not just to get rid of our constitutional republic, to replace our form of government with something else, but to get rid of the multiracial democracy that our Constitution is supposed to protect. It is a war on black America. The fight to save it is looking like it's going to be the fight of all of our lives.
But you know what? Hopefully, the next president that comes in, and I hate to say this because I kind of wanted I kind of wanted 47 to make it happen. So, with that said, let's go for 48.
What do you
Can't
think?
wait. Matter of fact, it's going to be a new campaign slogan. Can't wait for 48.
I don't even know, honestly, dude. I don't even know who is it? Is it JD Vance on the Republican ticket? Who's on the Democratic ticket? Is it Kamala
It's,
and AOC? I mean,
I don't like JD Vance's eyebrows or eyelashes. I mean, to me, he wears too much mascara. He's got to
yeah,
cut the shit out. If he's going to be president, he's got to cut that shit out. I mean, he's got to
yeah.
have to take a makeup course from one of these influencers from YouTube and like tone down the fucking mascara and the eyeshadow because I just don't trust that shit.
Yeah.
He's looking more like this guy from fucking American Idol. Um,
They know how to play the
that's
game.
it. They know how to play the fucking game. They
Oh
manipulate
yeah,
the game. They
yeah,
make the game.
absolutely. They make the game.
They change the rules to the game if they don't like the game.
So true.
It's like that little boy that doesn't nobody wants to play with him, so he takes his ball and goes home.
Just home. Yeah, taking my
Yeah,
ball and going
yeah,
home. Yeah.
that's the government here. They take their ball and go home, and then fuck everybody else.
Yeah. They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah,
We
they
need
don't.
less government, man. We need less government. That's what I say. Less government.
More competent
Mm-hmm.
government. Yeah, and less people that are like they have an agenda.
And
The only
less,
the only agenda they
well,
should have is
less time in Congress too, though.
the more time they spend in Congress, the more corrupt they get.
Yeah,
They
man.
should have 2 terms max.
Hmm.
Boom, out of there. All right.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
they just line their pockets, and when they retire, if they fucking retire, they retire millionaires. Number one, and number two, they've been there like 77 years doing nothing. Give somebody else a chance.
Yeah. And then like the whole thing with Trump. Well, he's rich before he got in. I don't have any problem with Trump, but dude, he can get more money if they have all the money on power, right? So at the end of the day, whether you made money in politics or you had money going into it, it's all about the cash, dude. That's it. I don't care.
I don't know.
And we've been duped once again.
Yeah,
I had
definitely.
faith. I thought the country was going to be restored.
No,
You
it's
know,
not.
it is what it is. What can we do? I'm the first to admit it. I don't know what the fuck is going on, dude.
Hell, we don't know
But
what we don't know
you,
about. We don't know a lot about nothing because
yeah.
first of all, what they do tell us 99% of the time is not even true.
Hmm.
Like, for instance, this whole thing with the scientists disappearing, right?
Hmm.
They made a big deal about it last week. Now, maybe you'll hear about it a couple times here and there. Nobody really saying much. I thought it would come up again once this guy tried to do that thing at the banquet dinner,
Hmm. Hmm.
but it didn't. There was only a few people on TikTok that were talking about his background and the fact that he had a connection with these scientists, right? Then you start thinking, wow, these scientists really knew something. And then you start going back to places and things that you remember hearing about. And I got curious and started looking at Antarctica. Um, Antarctica is a place that you can only visit if you have a lot of money because they have so many permits and restrictions that you have to follow and apply for that you need to be rich, and it's going to cost you thousands upon thousands of dollars to get there. And then the thing is, when you do get there, a lot of places are restricted
Like I said, we'll
because
do a whole episode on Antarctica, but how restricted Antarctica is. Antarctica is one of those places where it is illegal to fly over. It's illegal to go visit. There is one section right off South America that tourists can go to. It's a tiny section. The rest of it is 100% forbidden. You're not allowed to go to any of it. But the rest of Antarctica, where all the facilities are, you can't just go visit. It's and what makes it even more strange is the fact that China, Russia, the United States have all agreed on this. So
I was going to say that there's your red flag. There's different treaties and handshakes between major nations about what you can and can't do down there, where you can and can't go. And it seems to be the only place where everybody actually abides by it. Like,
right,
what is it about this place that actually has everybody scared enough to follow the rules? Yeah, because all the major countries, we agree to stuff, and then when we think nobody's looking, what do? We do whatever we want.
because even though Antarctica doesn't really have an owner, it hasn't been really claimed by one particular country, right? It has many.
Antarctica. There's an entire civilization underneath that ice just waiting to be uncovered. The pyramids that are coming up out of the ice now that's melting, the tips of the pyramids are coming out. There's an entire advanced civilization there, and there is a research station there with governments there from all over the world in a no-war zone, and they are researching something in an opening about 30 meters wide. And the only research team that's there that's not a government is the Rockefeller Foundation, who has a research base there as well.
Everybody has a camp there. Everybody has a situation going there where they're harvesting the resources. And from the shit that I've been reading and I've seen, they found life that they never expected to find because, and those places are so cold that they didn't expect life to thrive. No light, no natural sunlight. You're thousands of feet under ice and under buried lakes, and they found organisms and fucking creatures, actual creatures that were thriving and surviving down there. They're doing experiments there that supposedly have to do with space and aliens. I saw stuff that there were entrances and portals where an actual ship can fit through. There are things that I saw that I was like, holy shit, no wonder Antarctica's always been like a shh,
Mm-hmm.
you don't hear about it. It's like adding more to the fire because you got these scientists who disappeared that were talking about UFOs and anti-gravity systems and portals to different dimensions and times, and you start going down that wormhole. I even looked up you ever heard of Project Looking Glass?
Mm-hmm. What's
That was
that?
that was an experiment that they started doing back in the I want to say it was in the I don't want to get this wrong, and I will have it here, but it was somewhere.
The predictions didn't just fail, they started changing faster than the system could track. Some accounts claim the future shifted every time new variables were introduced, not just actions, but awareness, as if the future adjusted the moment someone thought about it differently. The more people observed it, discussed it, anticipated it, the less stable it became. Which raises an uncomfortable possibility that the problem wasn't the machine, it was us.
Anymore. So they shut down the project. At 2016, I believe, was the year they shut it down. But that right there blew my mind because they were trying to they were trying to control the narrative of our future, bro. And
Yeah.
the fact that, and this goes back to the book of Enoch, the fact that what they were trying to do was almost like a mirror effect, right? So, from what I read, the fact that the other side started noticing what we were doing and saw that it wasn't for the good of humanity, it shut it down. It cut off our access to it. So we in turn shut it down because we couldn't see anymore. It wasn't providing any more resources or information, so we shut it down. And to me, that's fucking nuts because everybody's conspiracy theories, conspiracy theories. You know what? A lot of people are dying, going missing. A lot of people have died, disappeared, mysteriously vanished into thin air without a trace ever again.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the people that actually talk about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the people have the receipts to back that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the ones that are going missing. Fucking crazy, Mike.
Go ahead, yeah, man.
This is just so amazing how now you have the resources to actually research and learn these things now, man. Because if you don't take the time to research it, then to me it is a conspiracy theory, right? Until you actually go down that rabbit hole yourself. Because
Right.
I'm a big time conspiracy guy and I don't trust the government. Not one bit. I don't trust the
Yeah.
Federal Reserve, not one bit, because first of all, that's not federal. I don't trust our local government, not one bit, because they're controlled by the big wigs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust none of those people, man. I trust the people. You know why? Because we're the ones that here
Yep.
with the same bullshit every day trying to make it happen.
Now make it happen.
Trying to
Yeah.
make it happen, bro.
Yeah, man.
Trying to make it happen, man. We're just some we're just some goyams.
Some goyams.
We're just some goyams in the mix of all this.
Goyam lives matter too, though. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, they do matter. Hey, I got an update on the t-shirt.
What is it?
Yeah, I got so after the three times that they canceled me, right? I was like, fuck. So I told you, I reached out to my buddy, and his wife does t-shirts and stuff like that, right? So I told him, listen, ask your wife if she can do this for me. So I sent her the picture, and one thing led to another, right? She's making me a test. We were supposed to see each other we were supposed to do like a couples thing and get together last weekend, but the weather didn't allow that to happen. So in that process, she was supposed to make me a test t-shirt and bring it when we all saw each other. That didn't happen. But in that in that
Time
time,
frame.
in that time frame, I got a package in the mail. So my wife tells me, baby, you got a package in the mail. And I'm like, okay, I totally not thinking about anything at that point, right? Open up the package and I'm like, holy shit. She's like, what? I was like, babe, you're not going to believe this. She was like, what? I, I said, they sent me the t-shirt.
That's so dope, bro.
Goyim Lives Matter.
Hold that up. I gotta take a picture of that. Hold that up. Hold that up.
They sent the t-shirt.
That's great. That's great.
So it was nuts because they refunded me my money, right? And I chucked it up to, all right, they're not going to send it to me. Timu's not really Chinese or Japanese owned, they lied to me. They're really backed by Jared Kushner. And boom, the t-shirt comes. So I'm thinking, and I'm always thinking, right? I'm thinking that somebody saw the order come in, right? And even though the order got canceled, that employee or that person
They're gonna part
said, you know
themselves.
what? Go fuck yourselves. I'm
Yeah.
going to make this t-shirt and I'm going to send it to this guy. So you know what? To whoever made my t-shirt, my Goyim Lives Matter t-shirt, to whoever made it, right? Out there at Team Mulan, to whoever made my t-shirt, this one's to you. Thank you very much. I don't know how to say thank you in Chinese, but if I happen to find it, I will post it. I will put it on the video edit and I'll write it in text. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And
If
just so
you
you
write it
guys
in,
know,
yeah.
I'm going to be mass producing these things and we're gonna come up with something on the show where we're gonna be giving them away to people, to all you people who want to represent the Goyams. Just let me know. It's only gonna be a limited amount of T-shirts. Figure out how we're gonna do this, but definitely want to put them out there. And again, thanks to Timu for making it happen. Action.
Yo, you gonna
Well, everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate you watching always. Appreciate the support you always give us. Hope you like what we had to say tonight. And if you have any comments or any ideas or anything you want to run by us, feel free to throw it in the comments. And don't forget, t-shirts are coming soon. Just gonna come up with an idea of how to disperse them out. I know it's probably gonna be the floodgates are everybody's gonna want one. Well, thanks
I
again,
want
everybody,
one.
for coming out tonight. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you guys. God bless you. God bless your families, and we'll see you next time.
We're out.